Hey everyone, welcome back to Bitcoin Dorks, your daily source for all things cryptocurrency. Texas sites for $8.5 million. This sale comes ahead of a vote on an anti-mining bill in Texas which could potentially impact the crypto mining industry in the state. Mawson, which is a publicly traded company that focuses on mining cryptocurrencies, sold their sites to a private buyer. The sale was completed in cash and expected to close by the end of April. This move is seen as a strategic decision by the company to shift its focus away from mining in Texas due to the uncertainty surrounding the proposed bill. The bill, which is known as HB 4474, was introduced by Texas State Representative on cryptocurrency mining operations in the state of Texas. The reason behind this bill is to address the environmental concerns surrounding crypto mining and the impact it has on the state's power grid. The proposed bill has faced criticism from some members of the crypto industry who argue that it could stifle innovation and economic growth in the state. Texas is currently one of the most crypto-friendly states in the U.S., with several large mining operations located there. The proposed bill could potentially impact the state's mining industry, which could have a ripple effect on the wider crypto market. Mawson certainty. The company's CEO, Michael Adaki, stated that the sale was part of their strategy to shift their focus towards renewable energy sources and more sustainable mining practices. Adaki also expressed his concerns on innovation and job creation in the state. This move by Mawson could be seen as a signal to other mining. 4474 is still uncertain, and it remains to be seen whether the bill will be passed into law. However, the fact that a major mining company like Mawson has decided to sell its Texas sites is a clear indication in the industry. The recent sale of Mawson's Texas sites for $8.5 million is an interesting development in the ongoing debate about cryptocurrency mining and its impact on the environment. The mining industry in Texas could face substantial repercussions if the proposed bill is enacted, and the outcome of this development is uncertain. The decision of Mawson to offload its Texas assets showcases a calculated move to cope with the fluctuations in the mining market and the significance for mining companies to adapt to shifting regulations and environmental demands. Cryptocurrency mining is the process of verifying transactions on a blockchain network by solving mathematical equations. This process requires a significant amount of computing power, which in turn requires a lot of energy. As a result, the environmental impact of cryptocurrency mining has to carbon emissions. The energy consumption required for mining is massive, and much of this energy is generated from fossil fuels. In fact, a report by the Cambridge Center for Alternative Finance found that Bitcoin currency mining has led to calls for more sustainable mining practices. Some mining companies have already begun to explore renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power. However, these sources of energy can be more expensive than traditional fossil fuels, which could impact the profitability of mining operations. Another concern is the impact of cryptocurrency mining on local power grids. In some areas where mining operations are concentrated, the demand for energy can exceed the capacity of the local power grid. This can lead to power outages and blackouts, which can have a negative impact on local communities. The proposed bill in Texas is one example of how governments are starting to take notice of the environmental impact of cryptocurrency mining. However, some argue that a moratorium on mining operations is not the answer. Instead, they suggest that governments should work with the mining industry to develop more sustainable practices. One possible solution is the use of carbon credits. Carbon credits are a way for companies to offset their carbon emissions by investing in renewable energy projects or other sustainability initiatives. Some mining companies have already begun to use carbon credits to offset their carbon emissions. Another solution is the development of more efficient for improvement. The development of more efficient hardware could reduce the energy consumption of mining operations and lessen their environmental impact. In conclusion, the environmental impact of cryptocurrency mining is a complex issue that requires a multifaceted approach. Governments, mining companies, and the wide work together to develop more sustainable practices and reduce the carbon footprint of mining operations. The Texas bill is indicative of the increasing attention that governments are giving to this topic, and we can foresee more measures and policies aimed at fostering sustainability in the cryptocurrency space in the years ahead. As always, we'll keep you updated on any further developments in this story and all the latest news in the